Welcome back to Trident TV at Home Edition. Mr. Dobbins asked the funniest person he knew to take over the show for quarantine. Unfortunately, Michael Look was busy, so he asked me. Anyway, to kick things off, here's a message from Miss Scott.
Good afternoon, Sea Kings. It is great to be on the air again with you guys through Trident TV. We are in week 7 of our quarantine time. I hope you all are staying in and staying safe, and I know the show's going to feature some things, and I know it's been challenging. It's been challenging for everybody. And please know, as far as school staff, everyone's working very, very hard. Our admin team is, our counseling team, our classified staff, office ladies are working. We're trying to make phone calls to help get kids engaged. And so one of my messages today is as we go into, we're now in the second half of our quarantine time to get into the end of fourth quarter, is fourth quarter does count. This is a very important time of getting your work done and earning your grade. So this is what will go on the transcript. And so I say pay now, play later. So get your work done, stay up with your teachers, stay organized, and so you can finish strong when we get through. There's some latitude in our new grading system that just came out, and there'll be more detailed information about how that will look. But right now your teachers are taking grades. If you turn your work in late, you're going to get a late grade showing up in School Loop. So if you don't like seeing zeros in School Loop, turn your work in on time. If you want to see zeros, turn your work in late, and you'll get a grade much later than when you turned it in, because teachers are trying to keep up with so much other stuff. So I want you to finish strong and take advantage of this time when their teachers are being very understanding about the curriculum and showing compassion through that and showing some grace through the grades, so then you're not having to clean up a mess when we come back together in the fall. So with that, I'll see you next week. Thank you.
As we know, the class of 2020 senior year has been canceled. Here's a spotlight for the individuals affected by it.
Hi everyone, so we're starting a segment called Senior Spotlights, which is just going to give the seniors an opportunity to talk about their favorite high school memory, their favorite senior memory, or any advice they have for the underclassmen. While this can't replace the things that we're going to be missing out on at the end of the year, it's just to bring some recognition to the seniors through Trident TV.
Hi, my name is Valerie Chung, and one of my favorite memories at CDM is the Battle of the Bay Games, whether I was watching them or playing in them, because everyone was so united and spirited, and the competition is super exciting.
My favorite high school memory was winning Battle of the Bay every single year.
Hi, I'm Abby Jensen. If I could give one piece of advice to the underclassmen, I would say, please get to know as many people as you can. I know I'm guilty of the first couple years of high school sticking with people that I was comfortable with or that I'd known for years. But you really don't know who needs you in their life, or there might be someone that you really need in your life. You just don't know it yet. So just over the past year and a half, I tried to get to know people in my classes, school clubs, and sports that I was a part of, and some of the people I met just over this past year have become some of my best friends, and it's sad because we're all going our own way once August hits, so I wish I had taken more advantage of the time to get to know them, because there's some really cool people at CDM.
With the virus outbreak, sports has been canceled, so here is Chris Rosenzito making do with Trident Sports.
Hey guys, it's Chris, and welcome to a special at-home edition of Trident Sports. For today's episode, I made a list of all the athletes who have committed to play their sport at the next level in college. So we thought we'd give you guys a little bit of recognition because there's no sports currently going on. And if I forgot your name on this list, I'm sorry, I couldn't find you online, and congratulations. Anyway, let's get right into it. So first off, for football, we have Ethan Garbers and Mark Redmond going to University of Washington, John Humphreys to Stanford, Tanner Tomlinson to Western Colorado, Bradley Schlom to UCLA, and Jack Rodler going to Washington State. And I almost forgot Chandler Fincher to Arizona State. For baseball, Kieran Sidebotham is going to Claremont McKenna University. Headed over the boys water polo, Tanner Police is committed to play at UCLA. And at girls water polo, Maya Avatal and Megan Peterson are both going to play at Stanford, and Kira Hoffman has committed to UCI. For girls soccer, Megan Shelf is playing at the University of Arizona. Now for volleyball, for the boys, Austin Chandler and Bryce Dvorak are going to go to Pepperdine, Gustavo Gomes at UCI, and Jaden Glenn at UCSB, and lastly Glenn Linden at Vanguard University. For girls volleyball, Michelle Wan will be playing at Northeastern. For the basketball team, Jack Stone is committed to Carnegie Mellon. Aiden Holmes is committed to Boston University for soccer. For our sailors, Marbella Marlowe has committed to Harvard and Emily O'Connell for Cornell. For our rowers, Colleen Weber has committed to Gonzaga. And that's all I can find, guys. So once again, if I forgot your name, I'm sorry, but congratulations, and I'll see you guys next time.
And now, here are some at-home trends.
Quarantine trends are rising amongst all social media platforms. We on Trident TV took a few of our favorites and decided to give them a real shot. Let's see what happened. Pancake cereal is a great way to make your morning more exciting. It's business as usual with the pancake recipe, but make sure that you cook them into small bite-sized pieces. Then proceed to put them in a bowl as if they were cereal pieces. Then pour syrup on them as if it were milk. It's a new, more exciting way to eat your pancakes, and it's a combination of pancakes and cereal. What could go wrong?
So here we have our pancake cereal. Cheers! It worked. Is it practical? No. Is it good? Yeah. So on the Kaya's quarantine life hack scale, this gets a nice 6.5 out of 10.
Seeing that simple art is being sold on eBay for hundreds of dollars, we thought, why not try it out ourselves? First, you have to make the painting, and that wasn't too hard. You can buy acrylic paint from Target or Michaels. Next, you paint it, and then it's time to take pictures and post it on eBay. Make sure an adult does this for you, and let us know if you try it out. Feel like you're watching too much Netflix alone? Try Netflix Party. It's super easy to download, and you have to make sure you're using Chrome, then you install it. Next, go to Netflix and choose a movie or show, and then share the link to your friends. Make sure they have the app too. Then sit back and enjoy. This is a great way to watch movies and shows with your friends, and the quality is as good as watching it alone.
Here is Aiden Ratchey showing how to stay fit during quarantine.
I had the chance to interview David Razor, Trent Merriman, and Matt Nager about staying fit during quarantine. This is what they had to say.
Some of the things I've been doing to stay fit during quarantine are going on runs, working out on the beach, working on footwork with ladders, some cones, really trying to keep my stamina up and my conditioning, and also working on form. Can't really do too much with other people, but I still have cones and ladders, so we can still stay in shape with those stuff.
Yeah, so I've just been trying to doing a lot of curls, some shoulders, benching a little, push-ups, just anything I can do to keep some muscle.
Per day, probably around maybe an hour to 2 hours, just depending on the workout.
Probably what motivates me the most is just to get ready and prepared for next season so I can be the most prepared and ready I can be. Because we've never had this much free time on our hands too. There's no excuse for us not being prepared for next season.
My playlists are just some SoundCloud house remixes and all that stuff.
Just basically do any push-ups, sit-ups. That doesn't take any weights. You can basically do it anywhere in your house. Just go on runs. You basically don't even need weights to stay in shape.
And with that, that is all the news I have for you today, Corona. I hope you guys are staying safe and doing well. This has been Will Golan. Have a good one.